Hello, it's Fellonius the old yapper again. Do you remember way back when you said to your family and friends, I will never be like my father. Never. I will never be like him. In the sense that it was a negative way. My father and I have had some discussions that did go totally out of spin. Music is one of those things that we could never agree upon. When I said I liked Beatles, he said you can't dance to that. And I said that, well, you can't really dance to classical music as well. Yeah. So we had some disagreements, and I said to myself, I will never be like him. I will always like the things that is contemporary, and I will... Yeah. Good intentions, I must say, but I know I can't. Now, for a thing, now I probably will say his name wrong or something like that, but there was a guy, probably some celebrity, I don't know, because that is the point. I am too old for this now. I'm going to be becoming my father. Now, I think was he Jonah Hill or Jonas Hill or anything like that? He's probably pretty big, because when I was just zapping through my channels on my television set, mainly checking if they're still there, something called Saturday Night Live was on, and he was hosting it for the third time or anything like that, and I thought, third time? I've never heard of you. Who are you? And I realized that I have lost probably a whole generation of actors and music people and all that. I have no idea. What One Direction? Isn't that just Backstreet Boys renaming themselves? I mean, is there anything new coming out? Okay, I probably was too old already back in the 1984 when I declared that Michael Jackson's Thriller, that's the last album that was complete. Now, I'm not a big fan of Michael Jackson, but that album, that was perfect. And the last album before that must be Electric Light Orchestra's Time. I think it was only one song on that album that really was not that good. The rest was awesome. So perhaps I've been too old a rather long time, but still, there are plenty of things going around. Suddenly I hear Ron talking about Orange is the New Black, and I had to go and look it up on the internet just to see what it is. Okay, it's a TV show. Right. And on Swedish TV they are transmitting programs called Retro, and they were talking about Twin Peaks. And I couldn't even remember if I saw that one. And that was early 90s. I'm getting too old for this. There are plenty of things that you can't just cope with. And each and everything reminds me of my father. Because perhaps he felt the same thing. He heard a lot of new names and things and stuff, and he said, I'm keeping to Glenn Miller. I know what Glenn Miller and Frank Sinatra is. I'm keeping to them. Because I feel exactly the same. I'm listening to 80s music because that's what was the last music that I could remember. And I'm still not an 80s music. I'm 60s music. And today I just sat and listened to Andrew's Sisters and felt too old. Yeah, because I wasn't even born when they were popular. Perhaps it is what it is. When you get to a certain point in life, you can't cope with all the entertainment systems and all the stuff that is new. I can't remember all the actors. I don't watch Oscars, any of these movies. And no, I don't go to movies either, in case, well, if there's anything good. But last time I went was to The Hobbit, and I haven't seen number 2 yet. So I'm a bit off. perhaps it is natural. It's natural to be too old. Yeah, I can live with that. Thanks for listening. Bye.